I've spent quite a lot of time on this account just getting it to this stage, and now that we're actually training combat stats, it's actually one of the faster things to do for this account because gangs are just ridiculously good experience. Like, as long as you know where they're going to be at a certain time, it's just really good. There's not too much competition at this current stage. This is before, I think, what's it called? The Hydra boss comes out and people needed to kill gangs for some reason. But either way, 50 attack, which is really nice. We can now use the granite maul. It's not actually going to take us that long to get the combat stats we need, just due to the fact that everything else seems to have taken so much longer. But it's really nice to get 50 attack over and done with. I can now use the granite maul, and as 67 strength, we only need like 8 more levels. So our very first time using it, very nice. I guess the biggest grind is now over, but it's not actually too much to show when doing gangs. I mean, I've shown them before when getting hard clues, and I feel like it's just kind of repetitive if I just keep showing the same stuff. Now, I will admit, I didn't do that many hard clues while training my combat stats. I was kind of bored of it. There's nothing I really need. I mean, I guess a Robin Hood hat would be nice, but everything else is just alkables and other stuff. And due to the fact that it's actually relatively hard to complete the clue scrolls in this account, I just don't think it's worth my time. So for the moment, I'm just like power rushing my stats and just making as many world lists as I can for these guys. So I'll update every once in a while, see how it goes, but 50 attack, 70 strength, only 5 more levels to go. Now, I obviously also need to train my mage. I'm doing orbs due to the fact that I also need a little bit of cash. I'll need cash for stuff like climbing boots, myth gloves, strength ammies, and runes like ice splits and I guess telly to tabs, but it's not too expensive. But either way, I do need to get 82 mage, so only a few more levels to go. This will also give me some crafting experience. I don't really need crafting for anything. I mean, I could eventually go for a fury, but I would never PK with it because that would protect over the granite maul, and I do not want that to happen. But either way, I'm just getting some secondaries over and done with as well. This will help with Guthic's Rest, and I actually have a lot of herbs ready. I don't think I've made any super strengths in this account yet, and I'll obviously need a lot of those if I want to get around to PKing. But I have almost 500 limp roots in the bank, so it should be fine. Just getting everything ready for when I do the big herblore grind again. So there are a few other things I want to get done this account as well. While doing gangs, you get a lot of planks and cosmic runes. So actually, just real quickly, this is me splashing to get 81 mage. I actually do quite a lot of splashing in this account. I don't always level it up this way because then I'll miss the level. But I was working a lot during this time, so every time I went to work, I would just set up 400 splashes and just let it do it because you do 400 and then log out, so it's relatively free experience. And I always make sure that I'm not going to accidentally get a HP experience. But anyway, this is me getting the very first dark crabs in the account. I'm not going to focus on this too much. It's just kind of a side quest goal for me where I'll kind of do it when I don't want to go PKing. But I just decided to go get some and see how it was. It's honestly not too bad, relatively fast, and I still don't think I'll die that much. Now, I don't entirely remember why I came to tithe farming. I actually think it was just for the level because I can't think of anything I'm going to unlock. Maybe I was going for 1500 total. I'm pretty sure that was the only reason I was doing this because doing tithe farming at this stage, it's a bit late because I should have got like, what is it, auto weed or something else over and done with. But anyway, this is the very first time I've done tithe farming on any account. It was relatively easy and I guess it's okay experience. I mean, it's consistent farming experience, which is more than I can get through a lot of other things. I haven't had tree seeds on this account for quite a while, just due to the fact that I haven't done like winter tot or anything. But 21k experience, not too bad, and it looks like we're relatively close to 70 farming now, which I'm pretty sure is my end goal, but I'm not entirely sure, but I think it is, because we're currently 69. 17 levels away from 1500 total. It'd be really nice to become 1500 total worlds, so I'm pretty sure that's the only reason I did this. Now, Calquart tree, I think I don't know how I even planted that, because I think you need 72. I'm guessing I did it's some kind of boost, I forgot what it was. But anyway, 70 farming, really nice. I don't think I'm going to focus on farming too much anymore. I don't think I need anything. I probably have enough herbs for everything else I need. So, yeah, it's just nice to get it over and done with. Now, the reason I'm not currently doing organized crime is because later at night for me, it actually becomes a little bit harder to get my own worlds. Like, a lot of people from the US log on and kind of crash me. And, it's not like it's my world anyway, so I'll just let them have it this time, and then I do it around 2 PM my time, and then I focus on other things later at night. So this is another way to train strength. I'm pretty sure Camp Q came out with a video kind of recently about this, but I did this in like, I don't know, November or something. Not that it really matters, but this method's been around for, I think, years. So it's just relatively AFK. This guy, Jelly Snake, has an alternative account that logs on and refuels the coal. So for me, it's extremely AFK. I just have to make sure I don't log out. Really nice, but the experience is pretty bad. It's like 13k experience per hour, which is like 4 books from organized crime or something, or like 6 or something. So, you know, this is definitely faster, but you sometimes have to wait for competing people. But the next day I log on and go back to it. Very good experience, good loot as well, like everything else I'm going to use. I don't think I actually talked about it earlier, but cosmics I can turn into unpowered orbs, or powered orbs, sorry, and then I can alch them for magic experience as well. 72 strength, 3 more levels to go, and then obviously you also get planks, which I'm going to use to get my construction up so I can upgrade my pool. If I get the next upgraded pool, it's actually going to be really nice because, almost 48 combat. But the reason, if I get the next upgraded pool, I won't have to use the altar, which is really nice when I'm doing pking. Now, that was actually a really nice level. Like you saw, it was like, I think 47.9. Sadly, if I get 81 mage, it will level me anyway. So there's no reason not to train my strength. Even though this strength will get me a combat level, as soon as I get 82 mage, I'll get a combat level anyway. So I have to get my strength up if I want to be, you know, the best possible level for my combat, even though it's going to get me to 48 combat. 48's fine. My ideal combat level was going to be 47 with 73 strength, but due to 11 HP, we're going to be 48 combat. It's not a big deal. It's fine. And 75 strength, I think, looks better than 73 anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Now, this is actually pretty funny. So this guy killed my other account while I was doing strength training, and I don't think he understands what I was really doing. So I was like, can you please not kill my account? And he was like, why do you only have spades? And I was like, couldn't be bothered explaining it to him. Then he asked if I could pay him not to kill my account. So I was like, all right, I'm going to try and kill this guy on my account. So then I was like talking to him in this account. This is Mr. No Clue, my friend's account. And I decided to try and quickly log onto my other account and teleport back. Luckily, you can use the minigame telly, which is really close. So you just telly to Blast Furnace and go there. You can't use the minigame telly in a PvP world, so I have to change worlds, do this. I don't actually even have another client open because I only ever use one client at a time. So I'm trying to keep the guy there, make sure he doesn't log out, and I guess just distract him until my other account gets ready. I open another client, log on, switch over the view so I can actually record this screen because I'm not very good at recording, and at this time I still hadn't really gotten used to it. I was just recording everything in the background anyway. But I quickly log on, bank the 3 spades that I was able to save after he killed me, and get my gear. Luckily, I kind of have a PK tab set up, but I'm not on Ancients, so I can't use Ice Burst or Ice Blitz. Obviously, I couldn't use Ice Blitz anyway because I'm on the 81 Mage, but it's fine. I think the Granite Mole should hopefully be good enough. He's obviously a relatively low level, and PKing here, he's probably not got the highest stats, at least that's what I would presume anyway. Didn't actually have time to look him up, but it should be fine. So here we go. I pot up, I make sure I have Protect Item on because I'm still a little bit scared. He could easily one-hit me if I'm not, paying attention. I'm actually in a trade screen with him now, trading him a Dragon Dagger, not accepting the second screen, but, just there. He declines it, and if you see there, he actually clicks attack on me, but I'm able to one-shot him, or two-hit him, 27 then 22. I thought it was pretty funny. I bank my Granite Mole just in case, something happens. I want to make sure I don't lose that. The loot isn't great, but, it was more just for fun. I can now pick up my 25 spades, so I guess that's pretty good. But I actually thought it was pretty funny for a first kill. And actually, it was really good. Those were some good hits for my very first time trying to kill someone. 27, 22, I'll take it. I loot the stuff on Mr. No Clue because I might as well. Nothing huge, maybe, 100k loot. Probably not even that, actually, because I think the Dragon Dagger and Granite Maul was already mine. But I thought it was kind of funny. But if you saw right there, some guy logged on and started buying ores from the shop. And I just decided to kick him to death on Link's Mall, and he actually died. I saw a cash stack. Now, I knew it wasn't big because you know how with a 10k cash stack, it looks like a big pile of coins? I could actually see that it was a small pile of cash stack, and I think I then turned on the coin overlay, and it was not a lot. But it was still pretty funny. I got 2 kills within 2 minutes. I'll loot the cash stack on Mr. No Clue as well. If I remember correctly, yeah, it was 4k, so not a lot, but 2 kills, relatively good. Then the guy decides to come back and kill me again. I mean, I guess he wanted vengeance, or maybe he wanted the spades. I'm not 100% sure. But I decide, you know what, I'm going to distract him again. So I say I can't telly back for 13 more minutes because of the minigame telly, but I have Slayer rings anyway, so I can actually just teleport to the Relica Slayer thing and then just run up. It's not even that much of a difference, and I can actually do that in a PvP world, so maybe it's a little bit quicker. But anyway, I decide to come back again and try and get him again because, hey, he killed me twice, I might as well try and kill him twice. This time I don't trade him, I just try and keep him distracted. I think I have left clicked on straight away, so I'm a little bit faster, and we get him again. I mean, those hits were nowhere near as good as the first hit, but hey, we still kill them. And then I saw Salmon. I was feeling a little bit guilty then because I was like, alright, this is clearly not the richest person, and I've killed him twice now. First time for like, I think a glory and some runes, and now for a rune scimitar. But I'm able to get all my spades back. I decide I'm just gonna, you know, leave it there. I'm not gonna try and train here anymore because I can't be bothered dying over and over again. I've tried training like this in a non-PvP world, and it doesn't work. Some people just some reason come and fix the belt or something, and then it ruins everything, and it takes like another 5 minutes to get set up. So yep, I'll just leave it there. I can go do other stuff. I got other skills to train. I just thought this was a nice kind of break from skilling, my first like PKing thing. And actually it got me really excited to go PKing because those hits were pretty good. So I'm going to loot the stuff again on this account. There's probably like 30k this time. Not a lot, but still it's kind of funny. So I think I'm going to end off the video here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.